Hello and welcome to Quietly Talking Movies ASMR channel. My name is Matt, and in this video I'd actually like to talk to you about some of my recent purchases and additions into my collection. So it's been some time since I actually recorded a video. I think the last one I actually made was sometime around 2 weeks ago, and since then I have actually made a number of purchases of the films that have actually been released recently, as well as some of the films that I got in of the second-hand shops like eBay and CEX. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with this. And I think the first film that I'd actually like to talk about is a film that actually got released this Monday. An edition that got released this Monday, and that's Ocean's Trilogy. So this Monday, on the 29th of April 2024, the whole trilogy Oceans by Steven Soderbergh was released, all in Steelbook editions. Altogether we actually got 4 Steelbook editions to choose from. We actually got Oceans 11 in Steelbook, we actually got Oceans 12 in Steelbook, Oceans 13 in Steelbook, all separate releases. And to top all that, we actually got Ocean's Trilogy in Steelbook as well. So a lot of people were actually purchasing the standalone releases, and I initially was one of them as well. I actually wanted to have this very nice edition, like of all 3 films in standalone steelbooks. They really look nice together. However, after a couple of weeks of thinking about it, I decided to actually cancel my pre-orders of the standalone editions and reach for the Ocean's Trilogy Steelbook instead, which actually houses all 3 films on 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray, so you're not really missing anything, and it's still presented in the nice Steelbook format, which is slim, and it's very good to actually, save some space, which was my main idea behind the change. Was essentially I wanted to have a one copy instead of 3, and at the same time you also save some money. I think one Steelbook of one standalone film was going for $24.99, whereas a Steelbook for all 3 films is $59.99. So that makes it cheaper, or by £15 compared to standalone editions of all 3 films. Alright, so I picked this up from HMV. I pre-ordered that. I received the copy this Monday, and as you can see, compared to the other versions of the Steelbooks, it is actually in this very nice black and gold colors, which I really like. It looks really spectacular in real life. Okay, so I'd really like to unbox that, so let's get on with this. First of all, let me find my trusted knife. There we go. I'm gonna print my gloves later as well. So this is going to be the only unboxing in this video, because I have a couple of films in here that I really like to show you, and this video is going to be a long one if I'm going to just unbox all of them. So maybe I'm just gonna save it for later, you know. But let's do the unboxing of the Oceans Trilogy first. There we go. And now let's go for the gloves. Right, so that's the Steelbook, and it seems to be a glossy finish, kind of like an between glossy and matte finish, I would say. Even it's not super matte, it's not super glossy, it's like something in between, which is fine. And the gold, anything that is actually in gold actually looks very kind of like brushed gold. So as I said, it's an Oceans Trilogy box set. We got Oceans 11, 12 and 13 in here. And yeah, it's good to know that the BBFC logo certificates, as well as the Irish Film Board, are actually stickers, so you can remove that later. So before I actually move on and remove the J card, let's go back, let's go to the back and see what we actually have. First time in 4K, and we got 4K special features. So we got all the information about the special features, which are in the 4K discs, I believe. That's why would they actually say 4K special features. So I imagine that's the case, because they also have information and more on Blu-ray for specific films. So Oceans 11, what we're actually getting, 2 commentaries, one with Steven Soderbergh and Ted Griffin, and second is with Brad Pitt, Matt Damon and Andy Garcia. Then we actually have a couple of featurettes: Are You In or Out? The Making of Oceans 11, Pros and Cons, Inside Ocean's Outfit, The Style of Steel, The Look of the Con, Original Oceans, Original Cool, and more on Blu-ray. As I said, there's actually apparently more special features on Blu-ray. Then we have Oceans 12, which is with commentary by Steven Soderbergh and George Nolfi. We got Ready, Jet, Set, Go, The Making of Oceans 12. We got HBO's First Look, 12 is the New 11, The Making of Oceans 12 featurette. And we also have deleted scenes. At the same time, for Oceans 13, we actually have commentary by Steven Soderbergh, Brian Koppelman and David Levin. Thirds a Shine, The Making of Oceans 13. Ahab with Piggyback, The Means and Machines of Oceans. Jerry Weintraub, Walk and Talk. Masters of the Heist, Oceans 13 deleted scenes, and more on Blu-ray for Ocean 13. Alright, so when it comes to the disc specifications, which we actually got in here, so let me actually put it up a bit, and it seems that the content specifications are the same for all 3 films. And there seems to be no distinction between the particular films, which is usually the case when Warner Brothers actually releases the films. So I imagine all the specifications are the same for all 3. So we got the 4K UHD special features, which is actually in a 2.4 to 1 aspect ratio, and we also get DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 when it comes to the audio. So no Dolby Atmos or anything like that, and I think it's fine. Not every film needs to have Dolby Atmos. Subtitles, and for subtitles we get the English hard of hearing subtitles. Okay, but if you're going to switch to Blu-ray, unfortunately there's a bit of a downgrade on Blu-ray when it comes to the soundtrack, because we only get Dolby Digital 5.1, not DTS HD Master Audio. And we also got an information that the film actually got 12 certificate because of strong language in the UK. So just to show you the spine, it's essentially going the same design with black and gold, very nice and slick. Ocean's 11, Ocean's Trilogy is actually in the middle. Very nice. I actually hate what they did with the Steelbook for The Fugitive, where they actually have the title like not like in the middle, like usually we actually get on Steelbooks, but they actually put the title like in a very small title, also somewhere over here, like at the top, and the rest is black until the Warner Brothers logo. I mean, that's super crazy. I have no idea who got this idea to actually do this. Even look, the inner spine is also like all gold. It's like I feel like I'm actually holding a gold bar in my hands, which is really nice. Okay, so the J card in here is the standard Warner Brothers J card. It's very slim, thin paper. It's very fragile. Well, okay, let's unglue that. I'm not really a fan of those J cards, unless they're actually like the thicker cardboard paper. Yeah, it's fine, but if it's actually the like that, I'm not usually keeping them. So that's the Steelbook. I mean the gloves, so I'm not going to try to actually peel off the logo certificates yet. Well, here's the Steelbook itself. It's very nice, shiny, and in the back we actually get this nice pattern with a casino chip with numbers 11, 12, 13, which we all know what it actually is for. And because there are actually 3 films, we usually actually get the cast and credits and the back of Steelbooks for Warner Brothers. But because there's 3 films, we're actually not getting anything, which is nice. So let's open it up, and since it's a 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray for all 3 films, I imagine we're actually going to get 6 discs in here. So I imagine there's going to be a tray in here. I haven't actually seen any other videos of people unboxing this edition, but I imagine that's going to be the case. We're going to receive a tray with the discs. Right, so let's go. It's even worse than I thought, because it seems we're actually getting stacked discs, so no tray. Right. Okay. So here it seems that they're actually going with 4K on the left, Blu-ray on the right. So the Blu-rays are actually going to be here and 4K is going to be here. Since the 4Ks are really the ones that are really mattering here, that's the ones that I'm going to take out. Okay, so that's the disc for the Ocean's 11. With the kind of artwork which is similar to what the actual Steelbook looks like for the film, the standalone film. And we also get the disc which it's really hard to actually see the 1, 2, 3. It's a triple layer 100GB disc, which is really nice. So that's the Ocean's 11. Now that's the tricky part. The deeper we go, the harder it's going to be to remove the discs, like without bending the actual disc a lot. Okay. So that's the disc for Ocean's 12. As you can see, 4K Ultra HD, HDR. There was no Dolby Vision logo, so if that's usually the case, that's when Warner Brothers is releasing the films in HDR10 as the actual HDR. So we have Ocean's 12 in here, and it's also a triple layer disc, 100GB. It's very nice for Ocean's 12. And last but not least, we got Ocean's 13. And it's going to be I have to ditch the gloves, sorry. As I said, it's like really hard and then bending the disc a bit. I really don't want to damage that. Oh, come on. Well, that's ideal. She had to go like from the bottom to actually press the disc. Oh my god, I hate that. That's not the ideal way to actually house the discs. Right, but as with the first two films, Ocean's 13 is also 100GB disc for AAA. So we get 3 AAA discs in here. And we also get the Blu-rays for Ocean's 11, 12 and 13. And they're housed in those standard blue, no artwork discs. And they're all, as it seems, dual layer, sorry. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do this like this, so it's going to be less of a hassle to actually put the discs out. I'm gonna put that here. Ocean's 13. 11, sorry. Oceans 13 here. And Oceans 12 in here. Like so. And it's going to be easier to actually get the 4K discs later. But when it comes to the in and out back, it's basically them standing in front of the standing in front of the casino at the end of the film. And we also got the casting credits here for each of those films. Yeah, nonetheless, we get 3 4K discs, 3 Blu-ray discs, 3 in 100GB volumes, 3 in 50GB volumes, so it's really nice addition. So if you're a fan of those movies, I would really recommend actually getting those. Like you can actually save some money and you still get a very nice steelbook. And if you're actually, you know, trying to save some space, that's really the way to do this. Alternatively, if you're actually looking to get just one of those movies, not all 3, for example, Ocean's 11, you could actually get the Ocean's 11 steelbook instead, and that would be just fine as well. Alright, so that's it for the Ocean's 11 steelbook unboxing. And now I'm going to proceed to showing you what else have I actually got in my recent purchases. And for that, I'm going to quickly stop this video and record a new one. I think I've already was talking for 20 minutes for this particular one. So I'll see you in the next video for the other editions that I got. See you later. Bye bye.